The reason that this team can slug and plays very well up and down the lineup is likely because a lot of what Kevin Long does. He's the hitting coach for the Philadelphia Phillies, joining me now live from Citizens Bank Park. And Kevin, thanks for being with us. I know that you have a lot of things going on today, so this means a lot. Let me tell you something. Don't let Kyle Schwarber get hot, Kevin, because it's been a bit since he had a home run. But, man, what does that mean for you to have that guy at the top of the lineup when he's hitting as well as he is?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're waiting for him to get hot, and yesterday was a great sign. You know, we felt like the crowd might not have been as energized as they were for maybe the Braves series. So we were talking about it in the cages because he's DH, and he says, well, maybe I'll have to ignite that. And sure enough, bam, first pitch, he got it going. And a couple batters later, what Bryce did was amazing. And it's just been a lot of fun. And being able to work with these guys and, you know, the talent that we have, it's amazing.
And, Kevin, anytime you can get a home run, you're obviously going to take it. But what does it mean to set the tone like that, to make a statement, to obviously get Zach Gallen rattled right away?
Well, the thing is, it's not a hit. It is a hit, but it's a run. So anytime you can put the ball out of the ballpark, you're going to score a run. And in those cases, especially to lead off the game, it certainly set the tone for our offense. And the guys fed off it, the energy, the level in the dugout. There was just an excitement that Schwarber brings, and he can do that at any given time.
Zach Gallen has made a living on his fastball command. He didn't have it last night. He's forced to go to all the secondary stuff. What were you guys having as far as discussions were concerned when you saw him mislocate the two pitches to Schwarber and then to Bryce?
Well, I mean, he's going to try to attack the zone, and if he doesn't have, precise command, it's something that we could take advantage of. Obviously, pitches in the middle of the plate are easier to hit, and in this case, Schwarber got one and Bryce, and they didn't miss.
Speaking of a guy that hasn't missed, Nick Castellanos. He now joins Reggie Jackson, Kevin, as the only two players ever to have 5 home runs over the span of 3 postseason games. We didn't always know Nick Castellanos as a home run hitter. What has changed for him?
Well, he's doing a great job of controlling the strike zone as well. He's waiting for good pitches. He's getting pitches in the zone, and when he gets them, he's not missing. He's in the zone right now. He's feeling good about where he's at, his swing, hitting the ball all over the park. Catching up to the 100-mile-an-hour Strider pitch was pretty impressive, but I was equally as impressed with that ball he hit to right. I mean, that was a bullet that just got out of here.
All right, we thought perhaps that Merrill Kelly would go in Game 1. The hit was his turn. They elected to go with Zach Gallen. So you face Merrill Kelly tonight. What are you looking for? How do you capitalize against him?
Well, he's tough. 12-4 on the year with the 3.2, which those are better numbers than Gallen if you look at that. This guy's a very capable pitcher. It's someone that we're going to have to grind on, and he's going to try to spot up, and he's going to try to move the ball in and out. He's got plenty of arsenal, but we'll see what happens tonight. I believe in our guys. I trust them, and I think we'll be up to the task.
It's funny because when you think about the 12th man, obviously you think about football, but you guys have such a tremendous 10th man there at Citizens Bank Park. And Merrill Kelly said before his start tonight that he said, you know what, I know it's going to be loud. I haven't been on the field yet, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a better atmosphere than the WBC in Miami against Venezuela. What has this crowd meant to you guys, Kevin?
Well, they're the best in the world. They're really, really tremendous. We know coming in that we have an advantage. The guys feed off it. Their emotions, whatever they are. Stott said he hit a home run the other day, didn't even know that he slammed his bat. That's what it does to you. It elevates you. He said it was an out-of-body experience, and that's what these guys feel. A lot of times they don't really know what they're going to do in these big moments. The one that Reese hit the home run off Strider. Even yesterday, Kyle said, just circling the bases, it was a whole different vibe for him.
It's so awesome to hear that. Okay, you know that you guys have a lot of long ball hitters, guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. What if you get in a situation, Kevin, where you have to move a guy over, you have to play a little bit more small ball? Do you have the lineup that can do that?
Absolutely. We talk about it all the time. It's not giving away ABs. It's playing the game. It's doing the little things. We know that those situations are going to arise and they're going to come about. We know that we're not going to succeed every time. It's about a 55% chance of getting a guy in from third, maybe a little bit more than that. But we know that those situations are going to be huge. Last series against the Braves, we had 8 of our 20 runs came with 2 outs. We talk about not giving away ABs, not giving away pitches, and we were able to do that, and we will continue to do that, I believe.
All right, Kevin Long, hitting coach for the Philadelphia Phillies. You guys have an opportunity to go 2-0 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. We always appreciate your time. Thanks so much. And by the way, just leave them alone, okay? They just hit home runs. Don't even try to help them with anything. They're fine.
Okay, you got it. I'll just sit back and watch just as you do. Thank you.
Sounds good. Kevin, thanks so much. We appreciate it.